Alright, so this is my new way of doing blogs. My friend tells me, Dave, you're doing blogs in your bedroom, you're a big shot, you're a big player, you tell everybody what a billionaire you are. I never said it. I said, this is why I'm not a billionaire. But you're doing it in a room with clothes on the bed, there's a kid's bedroom, you look like a schmuck, you look like a schlepper, you say one thing, you look like another thing. So this is my new way of doing blogs, like Count Dracula. You see the way the lighting is here? I look like Count Dracula. I need William White. William White's this big lighting company, whatever the hell it is. But this is what I'm doing blogs from now on. So it looks like I'm the big player. I'm Richard Branson. I'm Virgin, whatever the hell. I got a lot going on. I don't have time to do this blog, but I'm doing it real fast. I just got a friend of mine just called me and he told me the most craziest story, and he asked me to quickly do this blog, which is why I'm doing it. A lot of my friends, business associates, fans on YouTube email me stories they want me to blog about in their own personal lives. Stories about Home Depot, stories about Rogers' phone, which I have a story about. But I tell them, I got my own blogs to do. I don't have time to do your blogs. I wonder if it was that easy to do these blogs. Because when I do these blogs, it just doesn't go up 1, 2, 3 because I don't know how to do that. So I have to push this button, I have to put it on the desktop, I have to put it up here, I have to download, digitize. It takes so long after I do this blog for it to, I wait for this thing, it's counting down, for it to upload it, it takes 10, 15, 20, sometimes it takes an hour. Sometimes it takes over an hour for these blogs to upload. I don't have the patience for it. So to do your blogs and to do my blogs, I'll be here till Tisha B'Av. And nobody knows what the hell that means. Anyway, but he called me and he told me the craziest story. And he asked me if I would do this blog right now because he's going out of his mind. So I said, yes, I'll do this blog. And he wants to laugh about it. And he knows the way I'll talk about it, so I'll do this. And I've talked about this many times. Andrea's friends, many of her friends, all have safety nets. Her friends who may not work or don't have to work have very rich families. They have rich fathers, they have rich grandfathers, they have immigrants that came over here or were born here, but grew up during the Depression, but they built empires in real estate and businesses. One owns a bakery company, one owns a clothing company, and the kids who are our age, my wife's age, don't have to do shit. One lives in an area called the Bridle Path and Post Road. That they own supermarkets. They own so many supermarkets that they sold all the shit, like the AMPs, whatever the hell it is. They don't have to. They buy homes for their kids. They don't have to do anything. So I don't have this safety net. With me, I sink or swim, and I ain't sinking because I don't know how to swim. So either or. But I don't have that luxury that many of Andrea's friends have, and I have some friends in Philadelphia also. But my friend from Philly just called and told me this crazy nutty story. My friend in Philadelphia owns investment properties. He's a renovator, a builder. He builds homes. He builds kitchens. He builds bedroom sets, whatever the hell he does. I don't know what the hell he does. People talk to me. Think I listen to what the hell they do. But he's been getting screwed by the builders because many of the contractors that I hear, he hires contractors. He owes the contractors money, but the builder owes him money. So it's a trickle effect. Everybody's getting screwed because of the way the economy is. Everybody's leaving their homes. People hire him to fix up their homes. Then they leave the home. The home goes in foreclosure, goes for sale, goes on auction. He doesn't get paid. So he's owed money all over the place. He's hurting for cash. He doesn't have the cash. And he's struggling right now. So he has an accountant that's a friend of his, he said. They've been in business for years and paid him a lot of money for all the work they did over the years when he was successful, when he had money. No, I'll have money again, whatever it is. But he owes the accountant some money now. I said, how much do you owe him? $100,000? No, not. Maybe he owes him $10,000, $15,000 on work, whatever he's done over a year, 2 years, whatever he's owed money for. And he brought the accountant his wife's business. He brought him his own other friends. He brought his other clients. Said, here, he's a great guy, great guy, great guy. He brought him other business over the years. Excuse me. And his wife he's doing some business for his wife. His wife owns a like a floral company, flowers or something like that for bar mitzvahs or something like that. She does. I don't know what she does. Anyway, he's doing some work for his wife. So he had to go pick up some papers for his wife. So he went to pick up papers for his wife this morning while he goes and tries to collect other money owed to him from other jobs he did in the houses, whatever it was. And as soon as he went to get these papers to pick up, the accountant comes out and says to him, "You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking idiot." That's what he says to me. That's the first thing the accountant greets my friend. "You're a fucking idiot." That's what he just said. And I don't talk that way, but I'm talking because that's what he says to me now. He wants me to say it. I said, all right, I'll say it. I said, why would he say that to you? And he says, because he's insane. He comes out, you expect people to do things for nothing. You expect people to do things for free. I said, what the hell is he talking about? He said, I have no idea. He went on and on and on. I said, I just came here to pick up my wife's stuff. He says, this has nothing to do with your wife. I said, what are you talking? I said, didn't my wife pay for it? Yes, she paid. This has nothing to do with your wife. I said, but my wife just sent me here, he says, to pick up this stuff. And that's all I'm doing. So what are you hollering at me for? I didn't ask you. That's nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with you. But you expect people. I said, What are you talking? When you say I expect people to do stuff for me, he says, are you talking about the money that I owe? Yes, it might have been a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10, 125 years, whatever the hell it is. Yes, you owe me. And he says to him, he said to him, why do you do this? He says, I don't have any money. I'm owed money all over the place. The homes are foreclosed. The builders owe money. The contractors, everybody owes me money. You know I don't have any money to give you. So why don't you go after your clients that have money, that are stiffing you? Those are the people you should go after, he said. Going after me isn't going to help you. You're going to waste your time because I ain't got any. When I have it, then I will pay you. He said, then get a job, for God's sake. He says, this is what I do. I build homes, I renovate homes, this is the job. But because of the economy, everyone's talking about the economy. Maybe in Canada it's different, but in the United States, everyone's talking about the economy. He says, because of the economy, everyone's walking away. I'm owed money. I'm a contractor. Excuse me, he tells this to the accountant. He says, I'm a contractor. I'm owed money. He's owed 400 grand from one deal, 50 grand. He said he's owed money all over the place. So he says, when I collect the money, then don't collect the money because you owe me the money. Now, my friend is owed a lot more money than the accountant. So when the accountants are hollering, you're a fucking idiot, why don't you pay me, I'm giving him money. He says, we have this conversation, he calls me all the time. He knows I don't have anything. The strange part is, he says, he's my accountant. He knows what I have. He knows my bank accounts. He knows my statements. He knows my investments, my assets. He knows everything I don't have. He knows everything that I used to have that I don't anymore. That's the strange part. He knows I don't have it. He keeps asking me for money that I don't have. So that's why he called to tell me this crazy story. So when he said to him, you expect people to do things for free, you think that you should pay your living expenses first and your house expenses and your food. I said, what? That's what he said to him. You expect to pay your house and your living, that's how you think. I said, isn't that what you're supposed to? He said, yes, but the accountant thinks that my friend should pay him first before he pays his house, his mortgage, his food, his car, his kids, whatever the hell it is. He thinks he should pay. I said, how can you talk to someone? I said, I deal with idiots like this all the time. I deal with imbeciles and illogical people. I can't. Once you talk to somebody that's so illogical, for me, I'm finished. You win. I can't talk anymore. And saying dumb things like that, the accountant provided a service. It's crazy. It's not like he lent money. He provided a service. Everyone's getting hurt all over the place. Everybody's owed money all over because there's a ripple effect. And he's telling my friend, you should pay me first before you pay your house. And then he says to me this, my friend tells me this, that a few years ago, because he buys investment properties and houses and all the other stuff, apartment buildings, whatever the hell he has, and they had to borrow money from his father to pay some of these mortgages, whatever it was. It's another story altogether. He wanted to get the accountant said, listen, you have too many mortgages and your mortgages are high, whatever it is, I'm going to get you a new mortgage company, whatever, to take care of these. He said, okay, fine. He says, if you can get me a lower mortgage rate for some of these properties I have or something like that, he said, I'll give you $1,000. My friend said to the accountant, I'll give you $1,000. Okay, fine. So we went to different banks, the accountant went to different banks, but nobody wanted to do it. Nobody wanted to invest in investment properties or wanted to collateral, whatever it was. The accountant would go to different people, say, I'll do it now, I won't do it, I'll do it, I won't do it, I won't. Whatever was going on, nobody wanted. They said they were going to do it, they weren't going to do whatever it was. And then finally he brought my friend a hard money lender, or whatever you call it, a private investor, that'll say, okay, I'll retake the mortgages, whatever it was, and I'll give you a new mortgage, whatever it was. And here's the deal, it's going to be this. And the accountant told my friend over the phone, this is what the deal is going to be. And he said, okay, fine. They met with the guy, the investor, whatever it is. And at the meeting, the investor said, okay, now it's going to be this. Nothing what the accountant told him was going to be. So over the phone, he said, I found somebody, and here's the deal. My friend said, okay, fine. When they met with the investor, that wasn't the deal. It was something completely different. My friend said, what are you telling me here? You told me it was going to be this, now it's that. And the accountant said, well, I know that's what he told me it was going to be this. But now so my friend said, I'm not doing this deal. This is crazy. I'll keep my own mortgages with my banks. I'll work out a deal with my banks or whoever they were. And that's it. But I'm not going to do these deals. You're bringing me cockamamie deals. I'm not doing these deals. And then he said to me, but he still paid his accountant $1,000. I said, why'd you give him $1,000? He didn't do anything for you. He said, well, because I felt bad. He took the time. He met with this guy, so I figured I'll give him $1,000 anyway. I said, so doesn't that mean anything? I said, you tell him you walk out this morning to pick up something for your wife. And he says, you fucking idiot! I said, did you remind him that you gave him $1,000 for doing nothing? He says, yeah, I told him. I said, so doesn't that give you any credit, any goodwill, any good faith? He said, no. I said, what do you mean, no? I said, what did he say? He said, well, of course you should give me $1,000. What do you think, I work for nothing? I put a lot of time into that. Now, when I heard that, I got to tell you, folks, whoever's watching this, I left the building. I said, what? I said, you gave him $1,000. He didn't bring anything to help your mortgages, whatever it was. And then he says, of course you should give it to me. I put a lot of time into that. What do you think I am? You don't pay me for results. You pay me for my time. I got to tell you, if I had this conversation, I cannot deal with this crazy, illogical, nutty, imbecilic, whatever the words are, people. I'm off the boat. That's it. When I hear bullshit like that, when I hire somebody for a service, I pay you for the service. If you don't provide the service, I don't pay you for the service. If I ask you to build a house, and you say, I'll build the house, I said, I want a door here, a window there, and we agree on a price, I expect the door there, the window there, the window there. If you don't do it, I'm not paying you. But my friend paid the guy anyway, and the guy thinks he should get paid, even though he didn't provide the service, he didn't give him anything. That's why I'm doing this. When I heard this idiotic conversation, I couldn't take it anymore. So he called me. He said, I got to tell you this nutty story I just had with my accountant, and I want you to talk about it because my friend went to jump off a bridge because he's so nervous and so aggravated, whatever it is. So here's my blog. This is the craziest, most nuttiest story that I've ever heard. An accountant calls a client, you fucking idiot! Who ever heard of such a thing like that? And he's my friend's accountant. And he knows what money he has and everything. He doesn't have any. And he's owed about 5 or 10 grand. And my friend brought him clients, his wife, his kids, his in-laws, some other clients, doesn't care. You owe me the money, and even gave me $1,000 some job he didn't even do. You owe it. So that's why I'm doing this nutty because I can't believe it. Meanwhile, my friend's wife's family, they're loaded. So of course, he's taken care of, but he's not going to take money from the in-laws and from the family to pay. This is a personal gig with the account when he makes money, whatever it is. Meanwhile, he went to pick up something for his wife. The wife paid him, the accountant. The wife paid him for the kids, for the in-laws, whatever the hell. The clients, they've all paid him. But that part, my friend doesn't get any respect on or any credit or thank you for bringing clients. I appreciate. I mean, when somebody owes you money, you know, I'm owed money all over the place. I'm owed money from pay-per-view deals. I'm owed money for chat line text deals. I'm owed close to $500,000, believe it or not. I'm telling you. But I don't chase after money. I don't. Because whether I have agreements on paper or contracts, the paper is only as good as the people you're doing business with. And that's just the way it is. I just saw online, Daughtry, his rock group, his band members, are suing Daughtry because they say he owes the band members money for royalties. And the networks do it, and Hollywood does it, and people are always suing studios and networks because they owe them for royalties and residuals. That's just the way I tell my kids all the time. He who controls the cash is king. But I'm not going to chase after money. It's too negative. I'm a positive guy. If you're going to screw me, you're going to screw me. I move forward. I move forward in a positive way. I don't chase after money. It's too negative. Like what's going on now with the accountant and my friend from Philadelphia. It's a negative thing, and it's driving him out of his mind. And he wants to move forward. I said, so what is it when the accountant says you expect to do things for free? What's he talking about? Why does he keep working for you if you're not paying him? He says, I don't know. He says he has an arrangement with the accountant that all the paperwork goes to him, whatever the hell it is, because he handles everything. So he keeps filing new things, setting up companies, whatever the accountant keeps doing work. But I said, do you ask him to do it? He says, no. He just keeps doing it, and then keeps adding it to the bill, adding it to the bill, adding it to the bill. I said, so tell him to stop doing it. Tell him to stop doing work. You'll find another accountant. You'll work out a new deal. When you have money, you'll pay him. That's what I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him, hey, stop doing all work for me. Stop doing work without telling me you're doing work. This accountant just keeps doing work without telling my friend, and just keeps adding it to the bill. That's my blog for today. I wasn't going to do a blog. I want to talk about entertainment stuff, but when I just got off the phone, I said, do you a favor, I'll do this. And that's how nutty this situation is, and it's called The Accountant, and that's how nutty. As soon as he said to me, he walked in and said, you fucking, I said, who talks to somebody like that? My friends, my business, don't talk to me like, no, so how can a professional talk to a client like that? I had to do the blog. Alright, so go to whatever the hell you want to go. Go to Dave's TV, what's my site? Dave's TVEmpire.wordpress.com. I need eBay pros, web pros. I'm doing business with Shark Tank, Dragon's Den type TV product suppliers. This is a guaranteed cash deal because in my business world, when I produce infomercials, I get on the air tonight, and if it's a hit, make money tonight and roll it out. Same business model online. I need these TV products on Overstock.com, Amazon.com, eBay, Circus Catch, Beezid. If you can get these products on stores today, create David Bronstein web stores today, you make cash today because it's all mechanical. There's no thinking. It's all throwing shit out there, and a percentage always buys. If you like making cash today, and get in touch with me at davestvempire.wordpress.com, tvbigshot@rogers.com if you're a web guy, an eBay guy, a video pro. Because if you like cash today, I'm in the Today Cash business. We can make a lot of cash today. Then I can give it to my friends. We can pay his accountant, and the accountant will call him, "You fucking idiot! Go to davestvempire.wordpress.com. Let's make a lot of cash today. Bye."